What is up, everyone? It is COD Squad 312, or just COD Squad. How are you guys doing today? Today we are going to be starting a settlement in Timberborn. It is a city building game, but with little beavers. Very extensive. We gotta make sure we manage our food, our water. There is droughts and there is also bad tides, and bad tides is this nasty water that runs through, and it will pollute all of our water, as well as it will kill our crops. So we just got to make sure we have enough food, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. So we're going to start with getting some paths built here. We're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. We're going to go up and around. We're going to start with getting some water pumping, because water is a very important resource to be able to live, huh? And no, coffee is not water. So let's get a lumberjack flag, and we will get these trees. We will start cutting down all these dead trees. The dead trees will not grow back, but these alive ones, the green ones, will. So, yep. And then we will also get a path going this way with a gatherer's flag, and this will automatically gather everything in this area. So basically all these berry bushes. Then let's also go straight ahead and get a farmhouse going with some carrots. We're going to try to plant some 10 by 10 carrot farm, sure. So, we're also going to get another lumberjack flag. Place this one over here. And then we're going to cut down all of these trees as well, because we love the economy, or the world, that much. We're going to cut down all the trees. But get some speed going up here. Nope. We're going to get a couple of small tanks. And we're also going to get, and that is why I built this back here, so I can get some housing going. We're going to get a inventor going here. And this will give us research points. As you see up top, we have 0. So that way we can unlock all these other things. See where it says unlock for 400? That's 400 research points. So let's let these guys work a little bit. Oh, they're already pumping some water out, so they won't go thirsty. Should already be, yep, full of food. So, and we also started with a bunch of berries. So let's what are you guys building over here? They're building the farmhouse, and then I think they're going to start with the water storage. Water storage is a very important thing, so I'm actually going to boost at least one of those. And then, yeah, we're just going to let these guys get to work. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit till all of this stuff is built, and we will continue from there. Alrighty. Everything is built. We got a bunch of water stored up. We got some food growing. Making some research. So, next we are going to get a lumber mill placed over here. The industrial district I am going to be building kind of over here. This area, the green area, is only really good for farming. So, they already got that built. So we are going to get a power wheel just for the time being. That way these guys can get to making some logs, so we can eventually get a forester that will plant our trees and bushes, so we can get some better trees growing and some more stuff built. So let's get that, and while we wait for them to do that, I am going to place some water wheels, which also produce electricity. We're going to place them across like this, because these will multiply themselves. They won't build these until I build some paths to get over to it, but that's okay. Oh, look at that, we got some carrots growing. So we're gonna have plenty of food going. Yep, I already got 18 carrots. So, actually, on that note, I am going to get a medium warehouse built. We're gonna build it right there, and we're gonna put some carrots in here. So, it looks like we are all full on some berries, so we're also going to get another one of these, and we're going to place a berry storage. So let's get a path built here. That way a beaver will start running in here at some point whenever we get another beaver or a beaver. So we are actually going to take, him and put him over there. So that way he starts producing power. And we can start getting some logs made, or some planks rather. Filling up rather quickly, especially by the time they harvest all this. Oh, look at that. Shoeberry is running his life away to produce us planks. So now, if I go into here, I'm going to unlock the forester. We're going to place him right there. And then we are going to plant what should we plant? We're going to plant some oak trees. And this will grow basically everywhere we can. We're going to plant some oak trees so that they have plenty of wood to cut. Oh, I forgot I could just click and drag. So, and now this probably won't be working at all until we get some more people in here, but we're going to place we'll place 2 more housings here. And we're also going to connect our paths right there. So, eventually we will get some of these big giant things, but that is down the road because we do obviously need 250 science for that. So, looks like we have a bunch of water stored up and a bunch of food stored up, which is very important for a drought. Oh, they are happier than ever. That is awesome. Alright, look at that. We got 79 carrots stored, 63 berries. And plus whatever's in the farmhouse here, which looks like there's 22 of them in there. So we're going to run out of storage very quickly. We are going to get a large pile built as well. We're going to get 2 of those built. One's going to be for logs, and I'm going to make one for planks. And those take 6 logs each, so they should be built pretty quickly. We've got 32 logs in storage at the moment. Yep, just like that. We got a bunch of storage going. So now we are going to wait till we have 100 so that we can build platforms. And the platforms are going to go across here so that way they can build the rest of these power wheels. I will have to mark. I'm just going to go that whole line, make sure we got it all. That'll allow us to run power over to our industrial district down here. So, yep, and eventually there's metal working, which means metal, we have to get to these big things. Oh, look at that, we got a drought approaching, so we just got to make sure we have enough water. We got 3 vacancies, so we do not have enough beavers currently. I think we got enough planks though. Let's prioritize this job first. Oh, we don't even need to. Then we're just gonna fill this up. Yep. We're gonna have to kind of juggle Shoebury back and forth a little bit here. And with a drought, we should be plenty good with 98 water and 283 food. Look at that, our carrot storage is already full. That is perfect. Did I mark? I did not. I need to get rid of you. Yep. There we go. So yeah, we'll be able to run our power down through here. And then all of the buildings will power each other if I place them side by side as well. So this guy's almost done with cutting the wood, so then we'll be able to get rid of that and use this space for building as well. I do want to expand the residence over here and up on the hills a little bit. And we're going to start working towards getting to a metal ruin over here. Or we can go to the one over here. There's all kinds of options. So I would like to get across the road here, because then we can get all this green area to farm as well. And plant trees and bushes and so. For the time being, let's get one more residence built up here. It should take no time at all because we have 40 logs in storage. So, and the more residents they have, then the more they will breed. And we do have still vacancies, but we have 2 children, and the children do not work. So let's get this going here, huh? We will eventually need gears as well, but the observatories is a good buy. But again, we need gears and pine resin for that, which means we need a pine tree and a sap collector. Yep, and there goes all of our water and all of our crops. It does say that our crops will die in 1.9 days. The trees die in 13 days, so our crops will have to be replanted, but that's okay because we got a lot of food on standby. So let's just hope we have enough water. Water's the only thing that I'm concerned about at the moment because we don't have a lot of it, but we should have enough. Let's go ahead and get this unlocked. And the lumber mills, how much do those take? Lumber mill needs 50 horsepower, which this supplies 50. But in order to get the gear workshop going, we will have to run our power down through here. So we actually are going to start getting that connected. It only takes one log per each of one of these, so let's also get these guys a campfire built up here. That way they can enjoy their off time a little bit. The 16 hours or the 8 hours a day that they're not working. Yep, we are going to be cutting a little bit close on water here, but that's alright. We still have 30 left. We'll have enough to get through the rest of this day. We are going to get rid of our and we will just go ahead and run we have to start getting rid of a couple paths here. I will reroute those in just a second. Yep. Go for a path right here. And we're going to just run that back along this back side. A little bit of a longer route, but that's alright. Oh, here comes our water. Perfect. So that means we got this right here going. Shows our supply and our demand. So let's go ahead and get platforms unlocked as soon as we can. While we wait for oak trees to grow, which they will take a good little while, but that's okay. And it looks like we've got every job fulfilled at the moment. Yeah, right here, look at these. They're just now planting the oak saplings. Some of them were already planted. It takes 30 days, but we get 8 logs out of each instead of the pine, which these take 12 days and we get 2 logs. So yeah, they take longer to grow, but they are worth it in the long run. It looks like our fellows got our carrots replanted. Drinking up some water. It looks like we got 4 children. Alright, we now have this. We can now get platforms unlocked. So we are going to place platforms all the way across here. And look at that, they are already getting to it. We're going to place a path from here. We're just going to go straight down and join our other path here. Yep, now that they can reach, they're going to start building the other power mills as they build these. So, and the more power we have, the better we will be. And I'm going to just go and get that place down. So. Alright, we're going to watch these little guys work for a little bit until they get all this stuff built up. So I will see you in just a little bit. Alright, we are back, and there is, they're still waiting on logs to build the rest of this, as well as the same with these 2 power wheels down here. But you can see our network supply, we're making 494 horsepower, and the only thing currently drawing is this one that takes 50, so we have plenty of extra power, which was the goal. It looks like they're doing great on food. We're just waiting for these trees to grow, which it's going to take a little bit, but that is okay. So we got 1 vacant bed, 16 workers, 3 people unemployed. We can go ahead and get rid of this fella down here. We are going to start getting some people over here. See the oak trees? We've got 8 logs over here. So if I were to place a lumberjack flag right there, we're going to put a path across here. And hopefully these guys will start cutting down these trees over here. That way we can get wood and we can get our production stuff going again. So this will also clear a way to make paths through here. I will need to just get rid of these real quick. That way we can build a path through here. We're also going to get rid of that stump. So we can get a path going right down through here, and when they destroy that, I will place another path right there. So for water, because that is my next concern, we are going to, oh, we need gears for that. What kind of, yep, we're just waiting on, we're waiting on logs and planks for that one. Oh, and just in time for a drought. Perfect. Yep. So, to stop that, eventually we will be getting some, not zip lines, not bridges, right here, some dams, which this will, we can replace levees that block off the water completely. It's basically just a giant block, a dam, which will build it up to the top level, but will keep water flowing over the top of it. Or we can eventually, actually, we are going to get some floodgates, and we are going to build some floodgates. We're going to go right across there. Now, yes, that is a fairly expensive project, but because we also will need platforms again. But these we can control. If you can see right here, we can control how open and how close it is. So if we want to, we can block off water before a flood happens and build it up, and then let it flow as we need it, so that way our crops don't die. So, oh, and I got this removed, so I can place this path right here. Alright, what else we got going here? Right now we're just kind of waiting for trees to grow, and then eventually we will need to start. Oh, we got all of our power wheels made now. So if these should produce quite a bit. They're getting stuff made. We gotta wait for this drought to end. Then we can, well, while we're waiting, I guess we can place a gathering flag right there. So that way they start gathering these berries, and it's just extra food. I do want to get a medium tank, but obviously that requires gears and more research, because I spent the research on the what did I spend on? Yes, on the floodgates. So, but floodgate gates are very, very helpful, and eventually I will probably place more floodgates right here or somewhere over here to stop bad tides and bad water. So I'm going to place those pretty high, but allow a little bit of water to pass over top of them. As you can see, it allows just a little bit of water to pass over them. Oh, and it looks like we are out of water, so we do need to get that fixed very, very soon. For the time being, I'm just going to place a couple more storages. We only got 0.1 days until water flows again, so am going to I'm going to destroy this whole path so that way I can build. Once it gets destroyed, I can build a path across there so that way they can build that. There we go. Yep, this is going to be for water. And this one's going to be for water. So, I think for the time being, I'm going to call it successful on this video. We will be revisiting this, but if you guys like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will read through them. So I will see you guys in the next one.